Did everybody hear that okay? I've been outside working this morning. A little sweaty. Well, I'm glistening. Let me know if my audio is okay. Because if I turn it up, I sent the dogs from the room screaming. I mean, they're like, oh my God, that's horrible, Mom. What are you trying to do to us? I don't know. Audio is great. Let me try and turn it up a touch. Okay. Huh. It's on my side. It's my speakers. Not quite sure what the hell is going on, but it's all good. Isn't this pretty? It shows up so much better than I thought it would. It's quite purple. It's organite, and I had a friend send it to me, and I paid for it, but no, this was the gift. She gave me a gift. A really, really pretty piece. She does some really nice organite, and she has some unique pieces. Janet Mishlak is the lady that does these, and they're beautiful. And then this one is the reason I ordered from her. Hold on, let me figure it out here. Yeah. This is the reason I ordered from her. It's the full moon plate. How cool is that? You really can't see how cool it is just because I have glare. But yeah, she did a great job on it. It was really pretty. Hey, could you guys not? So I ordered this specifically. Come on, guys. Oh. Anyhow, hi, Laura. Good morning, Isis. Isis, congratulations. I see you have a spot on the Divine I Am with your husband. How exciting is that? Okay, what day and time is that? As well as Laura, what day and time is yours? I'll be next Thursday at 7:30 Central. Trying to get back into the swing of things. You can hear the dogs walking on bubble wrap. Yeah. So a neighbor, well, I would get you. You were in the middle of God's country here, you guys. Okay. We are in the Ohio Bible Belt, and a neighbor got one of our packages, and they couldn't find the address on it. So they opened it up. And about 2 weeks after they opened it, they brought it down to us. And they're like, what do you do with this stuff? I'm so glad he didn't go further into the box. Okay. So totally excited. 26th of October. I'm so excited. I'm glad he didn't go further into the box, and I'll show you why. All right, bubble wrap everywhere. There's times Mr. Fry buys things, and I go, what in all holy hell are you thinking? What is this? What is this? And we're not going to be up before Halloween. I know it. I'm a one-man band here right now, trying to juggle like 4 different things. And it's fine. And I know Laura's over here going, I offered to come help, but this is the degree of help nobody really wants to be involved in. I mean, seriously, it is. And I always love Laura for saying, I'll come help you. And no, you don't want this. You don't want this in your life. But maybe, because right now what I need is crystals open. What a sucky job, right? But this is not a crystal. This is not a crystal. And this thing showed up, and I was like, what the hell is that? What the hell is that? What is that? I open these boxes sometimes and I go, huh? What is that? Lord, I do declare. It's a snail. It's a snail. It's kind of a cool slug. It is. I'm like, dude, what do we get to with it? Tammy Dad Nelson says, it's a snail and I need it. I don't know, man. But I don't even know how to put it back in here. now I have, in addition to unpacking, I have like 30 boxes of crystals to unpack. And I keep running into things like that. Like, what in the world is it? It's stop. Just go in. It's a good slug. There we go. So yeah, there's some really awesome things coming as well. Let's get rid of Adam Jones. Adam Jones, please give us a shout out. Are you a troll? Because you don't come on other people's feed asking for other people to message you. So, and I think Sita's had enough of trolls. Honestly, I do. So let's block him. I couldn't block him on Facebook for some reason. Oh, why? Because he probably is not on my friends list. I blocked him. If that man messages you guys, I do not know him. I do not. He is not a representative of us. So anyways, so that was my morning giggle. I actually opened those last night with Richard. I was like, what is this? Adam, are you selling a couch? Right? Are you selling a couch, Adam? He can't hear us anymore because he's blocked on Restream. He's blocked on Restream, but not Facebook. So guys, if you see him, he wasn't showing up on my Facebook. Normally it says block on Facebook, block on blah, blah, blah. Let's dress the troll and make him play with Barbies. He doesn't know. See, here's the thing. Trolls have no idea what they're getting into when they step in here. They have no idea. They have no idea. They're like, oh, really nice intuitive people. We're like, no, we're not those intuitives. What did I got a reading from Dr. Lewis Gates from Casadega. He's in charge of Casadega. And we were on the cruise and everybody was getting all these beautiful spiritual messages, right? Like, oh, you're so blessed. Oh, you're this. He just got done with Sam, and he's in trance, right? He's in trance channeling. And you know what he says to me? He goes, your spiritual energy is the type that would stand up off the porch, take off your flip-flop and go beat somebody with it. And I'm like, what? I was like, well, that's a divine spiritual message right there. That is a serious reading I got. I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Everybody else got fluffy clouds and angels and shit. And here I get to throw in a flip-flop and beating people up. I don't even understand. I'm so conflicted right now. Only one in the room of 50 people that he did that to, by the way. Only one of 50 people. Everybody else got fluffy messages, and I got, you'll beat somebody with a flip-flop spiritually. What the hell? A chula? Is it a chula? It was funny. It was funny. After a while, I was like, what? Take the compliment. Maybe it is a compliment because we don't candy coat things, do we? We don't fluff everything up because it would be fun and what people want to hear. We don't do that because, well, we're usually having too much fun laughing and trying to keep on track, basically. Right? Okay. Hold on. I'm doing messages this morning, obviously. Why are my cards? Oh, humidity. I forgot about humidity. We don't have humidity in San Jose. Or mostly Oklahoma. So this is for Vicky McHale. Vicky's like, what the hell's going on? I'm so confused right now. I'm so confused. It's for Vicky McHale. Interesting. Are you here? Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Your first card is the Five of Swords. What I want to say about this is I feel like you've been in situations where people feel like they need to be trumping you. They need to be winning at all costs. that also has reinforced that with you, the very competitive spirit, that very, I need to be somebody that is right there in the forefront. I have to be in the front line. I have to be out there defending this, and I have to do that. And some of it has to do with the internal struggle that is there about, I have been at the bottom before and I don't like it. And who doesn't have that? Seriously though, who can't say I've been in the lower end and I need to stay up here, because that is where I revolve best. And this is about this is also about feeling as if you come out on top. And I feel like sometimes you don't, you come out a little bit under than what you think you should, and you're very, very, very hard on yourself for that. Okay. And here's why. I feel like in these moments, I'm sorry, this is like these moments right here, you're going totally off for left brain. You are working from mechanical, trained behaviors that you've learned, and you're doing what you know how to do. You're working left brain. And what your guides say is, hey, I live in the middle of nowhere. How are people pulling up in my yard? They're saying you have this awareness to be, you know how to be a leader. Oh, they're reading the meter from the car. They're smart. You have the, hey, Barky McBark Bark. You know how to be a leader. You have to learn how to marry your conquer all attitude with your spiritual attitude. I think sometimes you come forward and you're working to be something that you think people want to see, instead of moving forward and just saying, this is what I want for you. This is what you should be wanting for yourself. And that's what your guides say as well. You should be wanting for yourself to be able to just flow. And I feel like sometimes you just struggle. Don't shoot the messenger. Stop it. I'm not done. Hold on. And they're saying, let go of the convention of what you think. Look, fly, don't bother me. Let go of the convention of how you think it should go. Or if you have a prescribed way you want to do something, don't worry about if you feel a different need to do something totally different one day. And they're talking about your readings. If you feel that one day you feel like, I don't want to do what I normally do, go off script. I don't know. I hope that makes sense to you. I see. What page are you on? It says, can you see me, Lisa? It says only one person in here. Who is that? Because all I see is Facebook user. Most people are on My Mystical Life. Hello. I wasn't paying attention to the comments. I love tarot. This is the first time I've seen you use tarot. I wasn't always. This is so true. Learning to use my leadership skills in a new way. Perspective has been coming up for me a lot. Okay, great. We took a class. There's several of us in here actually that took a class by the incredible, the amazing Tanya Lee. And we've had, and I say we because Sam and I have had tarot cards for years and years and years. We're talking decades. And I didn't use them a lot because I felt like I had to know every single nuance of the cards. And she turned it from something really complicated. Mushroom come from, I think, TJ Maxx or Home Goods. Home Goods. The mushroom come from Home Goods. So I've seen more there. Make sure you check Home Goods. And she took what was normally you have to know every single nuance of the cards, and that's the way a lot of people teach it, to a beautiful story. Her name is Tanya Lee. She's on here. Tanya, can you give a shout out? It is Harmonia Tarot on YouTube and Harmonia and Friends on Facebook. She's amazing. Go join her group, you guys. Go join her group. She will be doing another class next year, but she has Mastering the Mirror coming up now. And it's in November. And that is going to be a really incredible class. I'm really excited about that. Thank you, Harmonia Friends. Harmonia Friends. Ooh, Home Goods is online. You might be able to find that mushroom online, you guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. And also, we have a lot of things coming up. So if you guys are proud of something you have going on spiritually, throw it up here because put it up here on the chat because I know of a couple things going on. Tonight, we have a couple different chats going on in the membership group. We have Joanna Burkhart coming on. She's going to share a surprise with you. It's on Instacart. It's on Instacart. I know this is bad. Home Goods online, very bad. It's where I usually get all of my spiritual stuff, like my spiritual Buddhas, which they've not made it here yet. They're all in Oklahoma still. So we have a lot of, what do you think is going on in your life right now that is like really super incredible spiritually? I have a decision to make. I have a decision to make. And I'm going to share it with you. Because I need objective opinions. How's that? You guys mind that? I need objective opinions. I have an incredible opportunity to be placed in front of a lot of people regularly. And you're looking for a cat statue. Ooh, we just got in Anubis cats. Oh, they're really cool. April, but they're in a box somewhere. No, I've not seen that one. Okay. So I have this incredible opportunity to be presented in front of people on a regular basis. And I found out that one of the main players in the position has done something bad and will no longer be available within, he won't be working within the system that would be involved in anymore. For a given time, say maybe the court said 5 years. But he's not the only person, and he's not the only person involved in it. Matter of fact, it's a global thing. So not what he did wasn't global, but it's a global company. And he's all the way over there, and I would be dealing with people here. Do you step away because you feel that one person did something wrong? Do you judge the whole based on the individual? Hey. Age of Darkness. Because I've had people reach out. Chris will know what I'm talking about. Not you, Chris. I don't know. That's why I spent last night, I actually dreamt about this last night. My guides told me what to do this morning. And I said, well, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. But I don't like disappointing a multiple amount of people. Because now I've made friends with somebody. I made friends with a couple people that are really amazing. And I'm going, the hell, I don't like business. And this is why I put this out here. Because you guys are great. I know. Well, then I have my answer, Heidi. That's my question, Amy. That's my question. I know. That's the Amber. That's my thought too. Do you crack the nut on everybody? Person's not my friend. That person's not my friend. How are you guys today? Kim Gary, where is that? I didn't see that. See, Heidi's onto something too. Let's move on. She's like, that's me. Sita, you did not reply to that guy, right? You didn't tell me you did not reply to that guy. Don't do it, man. Let's see. I'm trying to think what my webpage name is. Isn't that crazy? Kind of morning I've had. Huh, that's funny. Salem link. I'm getting the Salem link, guys. There we go. There's the Salem. No way, don't do trolls. I've had that, right? I've had that. Good morning, everybody. Okay. The Salem link is up. The Salem link. Let's move someplace else here. So I'm going to put this up here while I'm chit-chatting. If you were to buy a Salem virtual hybrid ticket and not be able to attend Salem in person, but only one of these prizes, you pretty much triple your investment. Well, half to triple your investment. And you get the recording of everything we do, and you get to see the seance live and talk about what you see in it and all that good stuff, as well as the mediumship galleries, see and be seen, hear and be heard to everybody within the membership. If you get the VIP, if you want to attend in person, you get all these things up here at top, right? Not all these things. You get put in the drawing for these items up here. And if you are VIP exclusive virtual, then you get put in all of the drawings. So that's really exciting. We're exciting people. That's what we are. We're exciting people. Let's pull cards. Let's do it. Let's do something. Let's do something this morning. Everybody could share one time. That'd be fabulous. I'm in the car. That's funny. What deck do we want to use this morning? Let's go with fairies this morning. Should we go with fairies? Salem haunts you. Yeah. We're like, just come to Salem. I have a couple people say, I can't go to Salem. It bothers me. It is definitely an injustice place, isn't it? The place of injustice. That's funny, Nancy Bulliard, that you say that. I've never seen this card before, Nancy Bulliard. Birthday, a significant birthday holds the answer to your question. Man, don't ask me. I have no idea on this one. I'm stumped. So I'm going to say that it might be within the letters. It might not the letters, but the numbers. I think this is an aspect of numerology. An aspect of numerology. I watched the Salem Witch Trial documentary last night. It's sad, isn't it? All those women were innocent. They were innocent. They were very innocent. So do some numerology on significant birthdays, and that's your answer. Nancy, I've never seen that card ever. And love life. And they're going right back to a question. Do they all refer to a question? No. No, they don't. No, they're going right back to a question. They're like, your question, the basis of your question involves your romantic life, which is now changing for the better. Interesting. I align with that karmic justice from past lives. Literally just finished writing numerology in my calendar book. Really weird. I got to tell you, when I first got on here today, I didn't think I was going to get on here because my mic reverbed so bad that I had to mute everything because it was like killing the dogs, killing me. It was horrible. Holly Noy. Good morning. Ooh. I know, right, Nancy? I know. Your husband's amazing. Oh, you align the Salem witch trials with karmic justice from past lives. I don't know. I don't know. It's not being circulated? Really? Oh, yeah. Any Doreen Virtue card deck, unless you buy a used one, they're not being produced anymore. Holly is Rachel's friend. Good morning. Okay. This deck is just not ringing with me this morning, though. So let's move on to Fairy Tarot. I'm in a very, very nice mood, but let's move on to Fairy Tarot. Okay. Look at me. I've got to arrange my desks. Your cousin just gifted you with that deck. I keep losing. Connection. Wow, I can't even understand that, Chris. I usually can read spell check. I keep losing connection. Dame Montana's pull over watching now. So you're pulled over to watch now. Okay. Oh, shit. Something about Montana. Really? Fairy Tarot. Ooh, hold on. I have somebody's grandmother here. Okay. I have somebody's grandma's here. Yes, Adam James Jones is a troll. Is he still trolling people? Because I will go to my Facebook. I couldn't remember his name and block him from my Facebook. Adam Jones, right? That was what it was. Adam Jones. And I'll never find the right Adam Jones. There's like probably a million of them. Adam Jones. Oh, nope, that's not him. I can't remember what his photo looked like. Adam Jones is a troll. If somebody sends me his link, it sends me what his page looks like. I will block him. Okay, so I have a grandma. Yeah, fortunately we're intuitive. It's all good. I have somebody's grandma here, and she talks about Roy Orbison. She talks about Roy Orbison. She talks about there's a picture of her in a red dress. She talks about Lady in Red. She liked Roy Orbison. And I feel like there was a picture of her with her hands like this in gloves in a dress. I feel like there's a picture of her with her hands like this in a dress. Who can take 100% of this? She was probably younger. I'm sure she was younger when that picture was taken. Oh, you don't have to be aware of it. Kim, can you take 100% of this? Are you aware of that picture? Why does she want to talk about Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers? Specifically, Ginger Rogers. I kind of a scared. Don't be a scared. You'll be fine, Vicky. Your dad worked with them? Really? Your dad worked with Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. Seriously. Gotta love this, right? You gotta love that. I want to talk about Ginger Rogers specifically. Okay. I get this, and there's a move that she does in her dance routine, and I'm not a dancer. It is where they're dancing and they're going forward, and she moves forward, she dips down, and she comes up like this, and they're dancing. It's a fast dance. It's not a slow dance. It is almost like they're dancing a jig of some sort, and she dips down and she comes up like this, and she's smiling. Okay. And she's smiling. Here's what I have to say about that. It's all fake. She was very stagnant in her life. And I don't know why we're stepping off into Ginger Rogers, you guys, but this is what we're doing. This is what her grandma wants to talk about. And it's the message, actually. It's the message for you, Kim. The message is, hey, that look that Ginger Rogers used to carry off so well showed Ginger Rogers actually standing in one place energetically. She was not moving forward. Oh, don't get me wrong here. I'm like, this is kind of cool, right? No, I'm sitting here going, wow, this is really cool that a guide or somebody from the other side comes across with this kind of information. How amazing is that? I'm pretty wowed here. But the energy that I get is that face was the face she put on for everybody. And she was on a leash. I feel like she was on a leash. She only had so far she could go. Only so many things. Now, don't get me wrong. I do know that she only ever had one other dance partner other than Fred Astaire. She was not allowed to dance with anybody else. But yet he was able to take all of these different dance partners. And I believe that's the leash that they're discussing here. And your grandma's like, this is not how, thank you so much, Chris. This is not how to go forward in life. It's not how to go forward in life. Don't have one person say, good for me, not good for you. It's not worth the heartache. Robert Johnson, I haven't seen him. Robert, where's Robert? Let's get Robert. But let me get rid of Robert first. So Robert Johnson's. Let me just make sure I get rid of Robert Johnson's first. Learned a lesson there, didn't I? Robert Johnson's. See, they get smart. If you want to call them smart, just block them, you guys. Because I can't. They block me first. I don't know how they do it. They go incognito. So anyways, let's go back to grandma. She's talking about make sure you don't follow the same constraints that the archaic constraints that other people have gone through. No, Rachel. I need to know if there's a troll. And for whatever reason, I can't. No, they're not on YouTube, Isis. They're on Facebook, and I can't. Where are you guys? What page are you on that you're getting trolls? What one of my pages? Look up to the top left. See where you're at. I've been going off my personal profile, and I've been getting more. So that's what she really wants you to know. Don't live next to, don't live with the constraints of somebody saying, I don't think you're capable of that. You can't do that. And she says, that is not how to live. That is not how to live. So that's her message. My personal page. Yeah, I'm going to have to stop going live on my personal page, I guess. I suppose. Because I don't see it. People. Let's go with people. Yeah. Huh. That's what it is. Okay. But yeah, that's what her, and really loud crickets. You guys can hear the crickets? My window's not even open. And I'm sitting here going, oh, I wish my window was open. All I have to do is reach up there and do it, but I haven't done it yet. Okay. Yeah, they'll disappear. Yeah, they'll disappear. No, you're fine, Rachel. It's not bad. Not bad at all to share. It's just, it is how that happens. Oh, I'm impressed. Oh, wait, let me scroll up. I thought I saw Judith Garland was one of them because short and chunky called Hunchback by her boss. That's really great, right? Fred used to teach my dad to dance. Oh, how cool is that? Reminds me of poor Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe was so smart. We're not doing that. Hope that makes sense to you. Okay. You hear crickets too, and I hear the rumbling of my house, and the thing is construction people lay new pipes. I'm surprised if you guys can hear the crickets, you should be able to hear the heavy farm equipment that's going down the road, the great big combines and stuff that tend to go down the road this time of year. No more dating or marrying guys in the short bus. You guys are funny. All right. And then I get to hear someday my prince will come. Nope, just crickets. Crickets. I need to make a video. Oh my gosh. That's funny. I have to set up a time frame with the crickets to do this. It's probably because they're defending themselves from the spiders. There's probably some spider cricket war going on underneath my porch. Wow. Guys, I was sitting on the couch last night. Now, mind you, I am a little numb at this point. I'm a little numb because I keep walking through the barn and spiders like this big are running in front of me, like seriously, like something out of Harry Potter. And I'm just like, well, if you don't bother me, I won't bother you. I just stay out of my way. If you get in my way and you sit and you stare down at me and you're like, then I am going to step on you. I will have to terminate our peaceful agreement. So a couple have tried me. Okay. A couple have tried me and they come at me and they're like, bitch, it's my barn. And I went, well, I moved back home now. So not really. Don't make me get the peppermint. Anyways, so last night I'm sitting on the couch, right? Oh yeah, Glenn will pick up big orb spiders. And I'm like, dude, do not bring that shit in the house. Don't. I have enough spiders in the house. I don't need you bringing those in there. So you understand about the spiders, right? The wolf spiders are huge and everywhere this year. So I'm sitting on the couch watching Only Murders in the Building last night. I'm sorry. It's Steve Martin Short. How do you not watch this? So I'm watching Only Murders in the Building. I actually hit the last episode last night. So I have one more episode to go. Anyways, on next Tuesday they come out. And this spider about this freaking big just ambles down the cushion. And I just move my leg and I'm like, you're in my home. It just ambles down the cushion like it pays freaking rent. Okay. And I was like, what do I kill you with? I had nothing to kill it with. And I thought, well, okay. So he went on his own way in my home. And I had nightmares all night. Not nightmares, but I kept waking up in the middle of the night thinking I had spiders on me. So I'm going to go out in the barn with peppermint. I'm going to peppermint the house. We're going to plant peppermint around the house next year. It's going to be everywhere. Peppermint. We're going to smell so fresh. The spider was trying to bring me a message. Yes, here's the message. Lisa, it's time to go change your shorts. Go. That was a huge spider. I bet that's the one that came from the bathroom and Richard said, hey, when you go in the bathroom, there's a really huge spider in there. Don't be afraid. And I'm like, okay, well, it probably cut through the one side room, my jewelry room. and then come through the living room. Yeah, I've had too many spider bites. I'm very nervous about spiders. I'm very. When I was about 22 years old, I was bitten by a brown recluse in the middle of the night in my bed, and I still have the scar from it. So this was right here. It was a huge scar where I had a big quarter chunk of my arm fall out. So I'm not a fan of spiders. Mice hate peppermint too. Good grief! You know how hard it is to keep mice out of this big old farmhouse. When you were 13, you brought home a tarantula and told my mom I found it in the basement. Heidi, what in the world? No. I mean, as a parent, I'd be like, okay, you bought it at a pet store. You take that thing out of here. Burn down the house if I thought it was in the basement. Wolf spiders are everywhere this year. They are. You have mice and they won't go in traps. Yeah, the brown recluses are no joke. They will hurt you, right? Okay, Heidi, that's not right, man. It's not right. I want to add, by the way, since Heidi's right here, on the 28th, you guys, we will be on the road. Okay. They look good smashed on the wall. On the 28th, Brad is coming on to the private membership group, and we'll be talking and doing rune readings. So we'll be talking about runes and doing readings. So that'll be at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on the 28th within the membership. Don't forget, you guys, we have some really cool stuff coming up. Monday, we have a Manifesting with Sam class, and I actually have dates for Mediumship 1 and 2, Psychic Development 1 and 2, Reiki 1, 2, and 3 coming up in the next 4 to 5 months. So all those dates are scheduled, and I will be posting them and getting them set up. So if you guys are interested in expanding on your own intuition, stepping off into mediumship, all of those things, we're going to be doing that. And if you want to be involved in our ongoing, continual, wonderful community of psychic development, you can always find us right here. Actually, we have a 15-day free trial going on right now. So you can join our membership, which gets you the library of every class we've ever done, and every meditation, everything that's in the library. Your dad was an exterminator. Just spray yourself with peppermint every night and sleep with conkers on your eyes. Okay. I'm looking. Good morning, Joanna Blackburn. Veronica Orlando. I want to talk to you about, you got my ear going. Veronica Orlando, I want to talk to you about a level of anxiety about something that you're hearing. Something somebody says to you, or a situation that you're trying to get advice about, or something along those lines. Because immediately I was given this feeling of anxiety, and then it's like you're getting messages and you're not listening to spirit. You're listening to something that goes maybe against some of your better judgments. And she says, you notice I said she, that just kind of popped out. So you have a guide that's trying to help you. That's a female. And she's like, and don't dig yourself a hole and expect, don't take one scoop out, step forward to take another scoop out and expect yourself to get anywhere. You have to dig deeper into situations to find resolution, because if you're just taking one scoop out, you throw it behind yourself, it doesn't matter which way you go, you're never going to go anywhere but on level ground. So make sure that you're digging deeper into situations and following your gut. That's really, really important in this, and because you're being guided by spirit quite profoundly. You're also very clairaudient, and not trusting some of that as well, or any of that if you're not working as an intuitive yet. But you're very clear audience. So they're saying, of course, pay attention to your pronouns when you're listening to your self-speech, because that's important for us to do, right? We need to pay attention to how we talk to ourselves, because yes, you are. Okay. Yes, you are working intuitively. Because they're like, you're missing messages if you are. Okay. So you're missing some messages intuitively. It's like you're listening to somebody around you as a physical being for over something that your guides are trying to tell you. It's almost like you're not digging deep enough into a situation and just kind of stepping over and glassing in over it. So your guides are saying, hey, make sure you're paying attention to this. This is a woman. I want to tell you that she is also been with you in past lives. I know she's been with you in Roman and Grecian past lives. Interesting. Are you aware of your past lives? Some of them. I mean, we're not aware of all of them, right? We don't have that kind of awareness on this side. I'm given sacred past lives. I'm given a past life of you working with this person, that this guide that you have now, in the capacity of a religious teacher, a priestess, because what I see is I see gold cording, I see white gowns, and then I'm shown holding up a light. So to me, that means that you worked in one of the Parthenons as a priestess. And they talk about you having shared your light for many people over lifetimes. I know in this life you said you're a reader and a teacher, but it's not a new thing. Your soul is very used to doing this. You actually have Pleiadian ties. You have Pleiadian ties, which I also want to say that I believe that you were probably a priestess in Artemis's Pantheon, because they show the connection. They show a connection there. And if you're not aware of your extraterrestrial ties, all you have to do is, when you're meditating, ask her to come into your meditations and guide you. She is a wonderful, I know everybody wants to talk about, her being the goddess of the hunt and all that, but when I worked with her, she came in to help with spiritual healing for me, rather than the aggressive teachings that I worked with Athena. So she actually came in. Athena left, and Artemis came in for more of a healing sessions than educational sessions. So she's talking about spiritual healings. I also know that you've been an Oracle of Delphi, and you don't hear me say that on here very often, you guys. I know that you were selected to work over in the Oracle capacity at one point. And I know that because I'm also seeing the twin sphinxes. Interesting. Yes, Artemis prefers, and to me, she prefers to be called Diana. You've seen the twins? You've seen the twins? Do you know where the twins are, Veronica? I've seen the twins as well. And you know how they referenced it to me, which was so interesting, because my guides think, oh, Lisa's a little dense. Sometimes we have to really pound it to her and beat her over the head with the 2x4. They showed me the sphinxes from the Neverending Story. They're like, these sphinxes right here. And I went, those sphinxes are in the movie. They don't exist. So it set me on a journey to find something that looked very like them, very much like them. And what I found was that they originated the sphinxes off of this set of sphinxes that are historical, that they are real. I'm reading. Time to make a new cup of coffee, right? And oracle past lives are really, really interesting because they come with a profound sense of feminine power, don't they? I mean, they didn't set men on that chair. They didn't do it because they didn't have it. I love it when guides just bonk me and say, get with it, right? So these sphinxes, Lord of Mercy, I have to think. Hold on one second. Hold on. Don't go anywhere, you guys. Don't go anywhere. It's funny. It's funny. Okay. Oh, there they are. Okay. I knew they were here somewhere. Okay. Totally not amused at this moment. 1 second. This is important. This is important. Are you kidding me? Okay, this is ridiculous. Oh. How is that even possible? Okay, my house is an absolute disaster because we just moved back home, right? But how do I lose paintings? Anyhow, I'm sorry. I have a painting of them. I painted the twins because I had that profound pull to them. For the love of all things holy, I can't find it. I don't know where they went. Okay. It's a painting. It's huge. Anyways, so the twins. Oh my gosh. No, seriously. There isn't a space in my home that isn't exploded. I know you can never find what you want when you're looking for it. I will, Veronica, message me and I will get you the picture. It is here. As soon as I get offline, I will find it. I will know exactly where it is as soon as I click end. I know it. Because it should be right behind me. Because 2 of the paintings that were with it are hanging on the wall. Just because I didn't have any place else to put them. So where it's at, I don't know. But I do have a painting of the twins. I will find it. I will find it. I have origins in the same area. And I very rarely, but sometimes run across other oracles. And they ring with a certain vibration. And it's really interesting when you run across them because they know certain things. Like, nice saddle. Thank you. It's a balanced ride. It's nice. Thank you. I haven't been on it in many years. I will be though. Thank you. Look at me. I'm like, thank you. I like my saddle too. Now I'm on a mission, and as soon as I get off here, I'll find it. But very much like shamans, when shamans go over to work in the other side, we're going to have shamanic classes coming up as well, you guys. But very much like the shamans, when they journey and they end up on the other side, and they all see some of the same things. Not exactly the same things because there's cultural differences, right? But some of the same things. It's the sacred tree, the sacred fire, spirit animals, things like that. We all experience that. Well, the oracles do the same. Now, the oracles are nothing but shamans, okay? Because they're doing a journey within these chemicals, And it's funny because now the geologists are like, this is not a possible thing. This could have never, ever happened. There were no chemicals. Yet there are so many things that are remembered by people in Akashsic Records, and things that were written down that are exactly like radiation poisoning, that it's relevant. I mean, you can't just say the golden lions. These are the ones that I've painted. One is gold and one is silver. And that's the way my guides wanted me to paint it. But it's very interesting. One is at the Acropolis. So you guys can actually look these up. One of the Sphinxes is at the Acropolis, was at the Acropolis. I don't think it's there anymore. I think it's in a museum. And the other one was at Delphi. And they faced each other, and they were the link. They were sister cities at that time because that's where the oracles came from. You guys, I'm sorry, I'm boring you with this. That's where the oracles came from, was they were the older women that worked within the pantheons, and they were moved over to be the oracles because they felt that the oracles needed to be these spiritual women, but they also wanted them to be pure. Now, how many priestesses were actually pure? But they made them dress all in white and be, very pious looking. But really what they did is they set them on a chair and killed them systematically. Just set them over there over the fumes, and they hallucinated just like you would with a psychedelic now, and they had visions. Interesting, right? It is the facts that can blow our minds sometimes of what humanity is capable of, with both prophecy and cruelty. So interesting. You can tell I've done some research on it because you can only have so many visions, and then you go, all right, what are these things? What are these things? I need to know. So mind blown. So if you, some of the things that people that are, that have been oracles, they have the sphinxes. They have, I find that some of them are very forgetful, like their brain just doesn't stay on track all the time, and they just find themselves wandering off and doing other things. And they have more short-term memory that just doesn't stick around. Long-term stuff, they let things go easier. They just let it go. So interesting. Heavy chest, did you speak this? So with that, you guys, I really should start. I'll find the picture. It was hanging up behind me in Santa Fe. When we lived in Santa Fe, it was hanging behind me. And it was not completed. I haven't finished it yet because there's more to be put on it. But my guides are like, this is a test for Lisa for patience. I don't have a lot of patience. And they're like, we're not done with this. Goldfish brain, right? Okay, so I have some things I need to do today, and Mr. Fry comes home on Saturday morning. Very excited about that, and he's not going to be happy with me because I was looking for something specific in the vintage camper, and I tore it apart looking inside of it and found nothing that I was looking for, but boy, is he going to love the mess I made. So that's going to be fun. Not for me, because I'm not going back in there. But what's going on tonight? Tonight is we have Joanna Burkhart going live in the membership, you guys. If you are not a member, we have a wide variety of people within our group. Everybody from professionals, authors, teachers, all these incredible people, to students and learners and seekers. So if you want to be involved in some of the things that we do, which our classes we do weekly. We have 4 classes that are live a month. We do guided meditations. We also open up our venue of our private group for people to be able to discuss what they want to discuss, because I don't know everything and I don't want to. So everybody gets a chance to do that. So with tonight, we have Joanna Burkhart going live in the membership, and we also have Tammy Deskins going live in the membership. So that'll be a little bit different because we'll have 2 people live this evening. And then tomorrow in the membership, I will give you guys a Zoom link. If you are members of the membership tomorrow, I will be giving out a Zoom link in the morning. We are going to do trance mediumship to higher self. Trance mediumship to higher self, 2 members. So it is a closed Zoom. If you are a member, let me know. If you're not in the private group and you're a member, please let me know. You have to be in the membership group to get the notice, or the community online. So we're going to be going. I'll be doing trance mediumship. I'm going to need somebody as a go-between for me. Maybe I'll talk to Mr. Fry and see what he wants to do about that. And because I'm going to stay in trance for the whole thing. That should be interesting, right? So you guys, if you want to be a member, you can try in the 15-day free trial at mymysticallife.com and hit the membership tab. All right. Yeah, tomorrow night's going to be fun. My guides are like really hyped up for it. Is the notice sent an email for members? I usually put the notice for members in the group. It goes either in that group, of the private My Mystical Life group on Facebook, or it goes out as I think it would get can you guys tell me this? Do you get an email? Yeah, I think you get an email that says somebody on My Mystical Life in the community, because if you're a member, you're automatically put in that community. You should get an email that says there's a message in My Mystical Life. You should get that. I haven't sent the email out. I haven't sent that out yet. I will do that. I'll do that this afternoon so everybody has the link. Yes, Dennis says we get that. Okay. Okay. You guys, I'm out. Interesting. There's Renee Shellum. It's party now. All right, guys. I'm going to go work. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing something. I'll find that picture, and then I'm going to post it on My Mystical Life. I'll find it immediately. You watch. All right, everybody. Have a great day. Find light, find love, find joy. Feel divine, because you are. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.